Knock, knock.
Ooh, who's there?
A Boost Mobile expert, here to deliver and set up your all-new iPhone 17 Pro, designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever.
You call that a knock-knock joke?
This isn't a joke. Boost Mobile really sends experts to deliver and set up your phone at home or work.
Okay, well, it's just that when people say knock-knock, there's usually a joke to go with it.
Like I said, this isn't a joke.
So the knock-knock was just you knocking?
Yeah, that's how doors work.
Get the new iPhone 17 Pro delivered and set up by an expert wherever you are. Delivery available for select devices purchased at boostmobile.com. Terms apply.
Here's how to stay alive longer so you can enjoy Boost Mobile's unlimited plan with a price that never goes up. Do not mistake a wasp nest for a piñata. Stay alive and switch now at Boost Mobile. After 30 gigs, customers may experience lower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Mobile Unlimited plan.
Big news! Boost Mobile is now sending experts nationwide to deliver and set up customers' new phones at home or work.
Wait, we're going on tour?
Not a tour. We're delivering and setting up customers' phones so it's easier to upgrade.
Let's get in the tour bus and hit the road.
No, not a tour bus. It's a regular car we use to deliver and set up customers' phones at home or work.
Are you a groupie on this tour?
We deliver and set up phones. It's not a tour.
Oh, you're definitely a groupie.
Introducing Store-to-Door. Switch and get a new device with expert setup and delivery wherever you're at.
Delivery available for select devices purchased at boostmobile.com.
Welcome to episode 91 of Winging It, the Glasner Slide. Now, I couldn't find a royalty-free version of that song, so Albert, do you want to sing it?
No. Mate, you need to pay me more royalties to do it than you would the actual song.
You can't afford me.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Lovely. Everyone's here. We're excited. Much like the Glasner Slide, where he just about held it in. Good excuse as well, Hesketh, as to why he kept his feet.
because he's a good skier.
Yes.
That's right. I was put on the spot there.
Got there in the end.
Yeah.
My back twinged just watching him do that.
Yeah, definitely. I felt my ankle. My ankle went just watching it.
Sure it was your ankle?
Yeah. But, I mean, with the Glasner Slide, that's what we should have been expecting, having lost Olise and Eze and whatnot over the last couple of years. Yet here we are, fifth in the league, quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, going to Europe on Thursday night. It's not bad, is it, Albert? What's this all about?
Turning United over on Sunday.
Oi, oi.
I mean, again, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you saw that yesterday, but fucking hell. Loads of sliding around in that game, mainly in the downwards trajectory for United. Yeah, it's nice. It's good times all round, isn't it?
What did you make of the Michael Keane, Idris Elba handbags at dawn?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I only saw it retrospectively when I tuned on for the last 15, 20 minutes. But I thought that the best thing about it was how David Moyes sort of managed to spin it and just be like, "No, it's good. It shows they care. Moving on, bye." But yeah, I don't know. There's obviously some sort of drama there. You wouldn't want to. Well, they say it's only the third time there's been a red card given for a teammate on teammate incident, and of the three, it's definitely the tamest one, I'd say.
Yeah. The funny thing for me was Idris Elba was the one who fucked up and then turned around and was like, you know what, I'm going to cover that mistake by bitch slapping someone in the head. And Michael Keane was just there.
Yes. Did you see the Palace women's fight?
Yes.
I didn't get the name of it. Who was it?
Oh, she's a new player this season. The name escapes me. That's very bad. But yeah, for those who haven't seen it, she gets an opponent in a headlock and kind of does a judo throw neck first. And I've got no context, but
just checking. This isn't against the teammate.
No. But much like Everton getting sent, someone getting sent off for that, it didn't do Palace any harm at all because we ended up winning 3-0. So maybe more headlocks in football is what we're after.
People don't do headlocks anymore.
No. Probably because they get sent off.
Yeah, but...
Or just in general, in just life.
Just in general,
general. When's the last time you got someone in a headlock? When's the last time someone got you in a headlock? When's the last time, apart from that video you just mentioned, when's the last time you saw someone get someone in a headlock?
I watch professional wrestling quite a lot.
Right.
So you mean non-scripted headlocks is what you're after here?
Yeah, real. That's
right. It is real. It's real to me.
Headlocks and bundles.
Headlocks and bundles.
Yeah, I haven't seen bundle in a while.
Utter woke nonsense.
It's like white.
Gone mad.
It's like white dog poo.
Yeah.
You just don't see it.
Well, tomorrow night, Wednesday, we're recording on Tuesday, so Wednesday, 26th of November, it's Olise versus Eze in the Champions League. This week, Lothar Matthäus has said that Michael Olise is the best player in the world. Eze scored a hat-trick in the North London derby. I mean, what sort of caliber player we got coming through the doors these days? What's going on?
It's nice to see these players, making it. Finally.
Well, as Hesketh wanted to point out, it's good to see Eze happy for once.
Yeah. I was getting some very irate messages from friend of the pod, Miserable Dave, as Terry quaffs some red wine.
Sorry, we've missed a segment.
Yeah, sorry, wine check.
Wine check.
Listen, I went for a doctor's checkup on the weekend.
Yeah,
it's not where you expected this to start. They said I've got
wine.
They said I got high cholesterol.
Yeah.
Cholesterol, and then someone said to me, I think red wine's good for cholesterol. Didn't check it up. I just drink red wine now.
Was it the person in the off license?
This is exactly what you need, sir.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just going to replace cholesterol with gout, I reckon, by the time the year's out.
I recommend that. What you got then? What's the blurb?
I don't know. I haven't read it.
Chateauneuf de Hazy or something.
Yeah. Yes.
Chateauneuf de Pape Soiree. That's what it should be. Very if you're good. A Palace pod. Thank you. Anyway, the train of thought was the commentator wound up friend of the pod, Miserable Dave, by saying, Eze hasn't stopped smiling since he's been at Arsenal. He's smiling now. As if he wasn't the most smiley player on the face of the planet before he went to Arsenal. It's annoying.
I think he was smiling more on the weekend because he's just still so fucking happy that he wasn't playing for Spurs.
Yeah. But like everything, I knew this would happen. I am genuinely, absolutely delighted for him.
Yeah.
But fucking Arsenal fans, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
Can't deal with it.
Everyone who's listening to this will be nodding their head right now. Everyone agrees.
So anyway, we're going to resurrect the shit list this week. I think it's been a while since we've added someone to the shit list. But we're adding this man.
Do me a favor, Oliver.
Do me a favor.
This is so obnoxious. And if you play a player over and over and over and over, and then when he goes away, he says he needs rest, you can just F right off.
What's your profanity?
Because you're not doing what this is. Anthony Robinson all over again last year. He played, didn't train all week, took injections, pills, whatever, played again. You don't care about them. Don't tell me you care about the player. This is so obnoxious, dude. And I'm glad Pochettino went back at him. It was so great. I want to read this too. When you're a head coach in a club, you are always an egoist. You don't think about the national team, or sometimes you believe that you have the right to say things that are not right. I think we managed very well the situation with Chris Richards. We played him because he was ready to play. Love that. And by the way, and then he touched on this too. Yes, they're friendlies, but we don't have qualifying. These games are everything for us. Oliver Glasner Glasnow. As a national team fan, I could care less about Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Whether they finish first or 19th or they go to League Two next year, I could care less. I care about Chris Richards.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
And if you want him rested and not playing with the national team, then you can't play him every second of every game.
Shit list.
Can I hop in immediately before we even talk about the content of what that dickhead was saying? I could care less.
Yes,
means
don't.
that you could care less, you
Don't.
fucking idiot. That winds me up so much.
That is just Americans, though.
It is, and it annoys me.
Mrs. not say that.
Not anymore.
Yeah, because my missus certainly did until she was corrected.
I think Vanessa just stopped saying it because I would moan all the time and she just wants me to shut the fuck up, to be honest with you. So it's probably beneficial for everyone.
Right, so those who don't know who that is, it's Landon Donovan. Former, was it Fulham?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fulham player, LA Galaxy.
Did he play for Everton? I feel like he might play for Everton.
Yeah, I feel like he
Everton
played
as
for
well.
Everton as well. Was it Fulham, or am I thinking Clint Dempsey or something?
Clint Dempsey definitely played for Fulham.
Clint
I'm going to
Dempsey,
Google
100%.
it.
And Tim Howard, obviously, there as well. Just
And Tim Howard.
sycophantically nodding.
Yes.
No, it was just Everton, it turns out. And he
Was it
only
just-
played, according to Wikipedia, our friend, 17 league games for him, and that's it.
That's because he was too tired from playing all those international games.
He played, funny you should say
irony.
that. Funny you should say that. He played 157 games for America.
Come on, man.
I could care less.
He could play. He could have played less.
But also, I don't think it's the own he thinks it is, because a lot of what he's saying is just like, well, we played him because he was ready to play. Well, yes, so did we, because he is. I don't think it's... Go on.
No, what annoyed me at the time of this is, his thing, we don't have any competitive games, it's just friendlies. Yeah, but Chris Richards is your first choice centre-back, right? So surely you should be playing other centre-backs so that if Chris Richards isn't available because he's injured, because America played him in friendlies, then you would know who you can pick. In the same way that we know Pickford is going to be the England goalie, right, for the World Cup, but you give Henderson a go just to see, or you put Wharton in just to see. So the whole we don't have any other games.
Wharton in goal.
Well, maybe in goal. You never know. Wild card. So this whole thing about these friendlies are all we've got. Yeah, but you fucking know that he's playing anyway. You haven't got a player that's better than Chris Richards, and that's a fact.
Yeah.
So shush.
And how dare we pay his annual salary and not put him to work? How dare we make him play every game? This is just nonsense. But of course, ends up coming off injured at the end of the Wolves game. So
cheers, Pochettino.
Turns out Glasner knew what he was talking about.
Sorry, I'm just still annoyed about could care less.
Me too. It's really rolled me up.
And F off as well.
F off.
F off.
F off,
Man.
you D.
Shit or F off the pot.
F off, you DH. You MF DH.
Oh. And talking of shit, I had to have a good old laugh at Charlton getting absolutely spanked. Loved it on Twitter where I saw a tweet saying Charlton legend Klaus Jensen is here, and he says Charlton are getting 3 points today. And the very next tweet I saw was Charlton 0 Southampton 4 after 22 minutes.
Who knew?
And they've been spanked again tonight
F off.
by Stoke. Outrageous. La 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 la. And I got one more. I almost was going to add Idris Elba to the shit list as well.
Almost.
He interviewed Eze on Sky Sports, and for the entirety of the interview referred to us as Crystal.
So weird.
I mean, listen, you go to mainland Europe, people who don't know Premier League football that well, whatever, they refer to us as Crystal. I correct them and say, no one calls us that. They call us Palace. It's an acceptable mistake to make. If you're on Sky Sports wearing an Arsenal kit, interviewing an Arsenal player, and you're referring to Palace as Crystal, you don't deserve to be doing that interview. Eb should have corrected him.
I wouldn't correct Idris Elba.
I would. Say Avon Barksdale was the man, not you.
F off. F off, please.
Please.
Yeah, I'd correct him for fucking taking part in the atrocity that was the Dark Tower movie.
Unforgivable.
Absolutely. You shrug your shoulders. It's my favourite books.
I haven't even heard of it.
You've never heard of it?
Nope. Nope.
It's a 7-book series by Stephen King, which they cramped into an hour and 40-minute movie, which was just diabolical. And the worst thing about it was Stephen King actually said, I love it. In the build-up, he's like, I love it. They've done an amazing job. I was like, you, for a paycheck, you
what that means is they paid me a sweet amount for the ride.
Yeah. It's like Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, dear.
And they somehow fucked it up. But for anyone listening, it's Palace, not Crystal. And Idris, you're fucking lucky that you're not on the shit list. What about JP? Is he trying to worm his way onto a shit list? 8 million a year he wants, Albert. What do you reckon?
I didn't know if you were talking about
if you were signing the checks.
I didn't know if you were talking about the contract talks or the one-on-one situation.
We'll get into that later.
He wants 8 million a year. What's that? 150 grand a week?
Yeah.
I can see why he wants it, but he ain't going to get it, is he? So he's got a decision to make. You know, and listen, even if I was talking about it today, even if we give it to him, you know, all it would take is a Champions League club, not us, battering their eyelids at him, and he'd want to go out the door to go and play for them because that's just the ecosystem that we're in. So, maybe he's doing that thing where he's asking for 150, but deep down he knows that he would accept something nearer 100. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I think that the argument's around basic pay. So I think that's probably something that he can reach with performance-related add-ons and all of that stuff. But
put a 20 grand bonus on for scoring a one-on-one chance.
Stop it. Keep your powder dry. One last thing I wanted to talk about before we get into the Wolves game was this new Sky Sports show, The Box. Did you see this? Have you seen it? Okay, no. Great. So I can outline the concept to you. For Arsenal versus Spurs, they put 4 Arsenal fans and 4 Spurs fans into a room. The 4 Spurs fans were Eze and Olise, Gary Lineker, some DJ, and Michael McIntyre.
Oh, what? God.
The Arsenal fans were one of Rizzle Kicks, I think, Chris MD, who's a YouTuber, and that sweary Nan from Instagram.
Oh.
And her grandson. And they don't show them the game. They just show them stills from the game as it's going on. And they basically have to guess and speculate what's going on and whatever.
What? And we're meant to watch them do that?
Well, they just released it as like a 15-minute video after the fact.
It's no sex box, is it? On Channel 4.
Wow. Ozzy Ardiles and the Gran were cuddling up on the sofa.
Not that box. I don't want to see that. I'm not.
Yeah, that sounds shit. Are they gonna? Is it a one-off, or are they going to do it every week?
Fuck knows. I mean, is this what the kids want? Is is this the TV people are looking for these days?
I used to quite like it. I don't know what they call it, when you could press the red button and it'd be the two fans commentating. That was good, but they're getting to watch the game. I mean, imagine being an Arsenal and a Spurs fan and signing up to shut yourself away in a box and not watch it.
Yeah.
That's madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, not for me. But I'm just like, I don't want to write things off because people are into different things, right? Like, I'm not going to be able to do that, but I'm someone who goes to every game pretty much, and I struggle to do that. But yeah, bizarre.
I'd quite like to put Albert in a box.
Well, I'm not going to go Shelbourne. If anybody wants to do it for the Shelbourne game, then
I don't want to show you anything. Just stick you in a room and close the door.
Fine.
I thought you was going to sort of suspend him next to Tower Bridge and leave him in a box for 40 days or whatever.
What, like David motherfucking Blaine?
Yeah, boy.
No, that wouldn't go down well.
Wouldn't go down at all. Just keep you up there.
No, I'm not going to say it.
No. Take a swig of beer. All right, so the box, not for you.
Sounds rubbish. Thumbs down.
I'd much rather watch like
The match.
West Brom against Leicester fans do that. See how that goes down. See if anyone gives a shit then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking get Garth Crooks in there.
Yeah, or just taking it to another level. Just do like Millwall Leeds, but don't put celebrities in there. Just put
boys.
Just put 8 Rascals in there and see what happens. Watch that.
Yeah, battle royale style.
Yeah, 8 go in. How many come out?
Love it.
The holidays are coming, and I've got a Boost Mobile gift just for you. Aw, for me, Anna? Yes, Anna, you deserve a gift. The Boost Mobile Unlimited plan is just $10 a month for the first 2 months, then $25 a month forever, with unlimited data, talk, and text. It's a gift. Thanks, Anna. Anytime, Anna.
The holidays are here, and the best gift is for you. Offer valid at boostmobile.com. After your first 2 months, you'll pay $25 a month unless you go online or call to cancel. Requires autopay.
Right, should we talk about Wolves then?
Go on then.
Congratulations, Sam Hesketh, on your 1,000th Crystal Palace match.
Thank you.
And for someone who likes to say we're going to lose all the time, was it 390 of those have been wins?
Yeah, I've actually got the stats here because I can't quite believe it. 390 wins. You're spot on. 390 wins, 274 draws, 336 defeats.
Oh, you complain about, mate. That's a good percentage record. That is.
That's not bad. Yeah.
Well, my maths ain't great, but I reckon that's 39% win rate.
I think you might be onto something there. Yeah. It was weird to have such a milestone be in Wolverhampton, which is pretty grim, let's be honest. But hey, we got what I'm sure we'll talk about it. We got a fucking good goal to tie a ribbon on it. So thank you, Jeremy Pino.
We will talk about that a little bit later. But first up, it was the day of almost penalties, Albert, where we had nearly 2, but were millimetres out on both scenarios. Do you think they got them right on both occasions?
Yes. Yeah, they did. I thought I'm trying to remember the order of things. I think the second one I was like, there's a penalty. And then you see it and you're like, no, it's not. But, that one in a pre-VAR world might well have been given. But it wasn't, I know we have to slow these things down and look them, but if it ain't in the box, it's not a pen. So it's the right decision.
Yeah, no, I think that was a good use of the technology, especially the first one, because it did look like a penalty from a lot of angles, but it was the back leg that got caught. And it was definitely outside. So, no, fine with those. But I nearly called this episode Wharton's World because whilst Pino was probably just man of the match, Adam Wharton was just outstanding. There's been loads of videos of his every touch and shared it on Instagram in our stories, and it was very much like everything's basically 1 or 2 touch, just unlocking teams. I saw like some great tweets from Wolves fans after the game who was just waxing lyrical about him. And one that I enjoyed was, Wharton is the real deal. This guy has single-handedly dog-walked our midfield in every way imaginable. We cannot get close to him. Pressing him is pointless, and giving him space is suicide. Which I think just about lovely sums him up. But
quite poetic.
Yeah, it was. But now we can talk about Mateta's one-on-one, because Wharton pings it into Pino, who turns it round the corner beautifully for Mateta, who times his run superbly to beat the offside track. And he's through, staring down the whites of Sam Johnson eyes. All the time in the world. What does he do, Albert?
Doesn't fucking score it. Is that the correct answer?
Well, it's not the first time, is it? He's turned into a wolf when he's got too much time to think. Can't put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, it's because, listen, our season's going really well. We're picking holes. We might be
of course.
We might be being a bit greedy, but it is fucking annoying. The poor bloke next to me at fucking Dino Kiev wore a one-on-one in the face. It wasn't even saved. It ballooned over and nearly killed the bloke to my left. Just imagine where we'd be.
Well, if that guy did a slide to the left, he would have probably been all right. But yes. Disappointing finish from Mateta, who that would have been his 7th of the season already if he tucked that. Really, quite incredible. And has he missed a pen this season as well?
Yes.
No, not. And an absolute sitter against Bournemouth. Could be on double figures already.
Not trying to put the boot in on him or resurrect the Mateta vendetta, but there was and listen, I'm guessing, not to sound like Landon Donovan. I'm sure he's feeling the effects of playing a lot of football, but there was a couple of other sort of more than half chances, but not absolutely on a plate chance. But there was a couple of other sort of moments in that game where you're like, if he was a bit, and again, I would say this is probably down to fitness rather than a lack of fucking effort or ability. But there was a couple of things where you're like, not saying he would have scored it, but you'd expect him to get on the end of that. And he just looked like he was just a fraction of a second, not quite in the right place for some really good passes. But again, I will stress, I'm putting that down to the amount of football he's played, not down to a lack of ability or trying or anything like that. So,
But he's absolutely going to go at some point this season. He's going to bang 15 goals in 8 games or something. It's absolutely going to happen because we're just constantly creating chances for him. And almost again, Wharton again into Pino, this time a lofted ball over the top. And Pino tries to drop it into Mateta's path, but just overhits it. And it ends with a Kamada strike on goal, saved by Sam Johnston. Unlucky. I was getting a bit worried at this point because the game was a bit scrappy. We was finding it hard to break them down. Were you worried, Hesketh, that inside the stadium that it might not happen?
I certainly was. It was just one of those that, the first half especially was really, really scrappy. And whilst we had a couple of the 2 chances you mentioned, JP's miss and Kamada's shot saved, it just felt to me like a 1-0 home win. They'd have a shot and it would go in, and then we'd try all of this. We'd have all these shots and we'd end up losing. There was a point in the first half where they sort of had a little bit of momentum, not much, and their crowd got quite loud. And their crowd are pretty loud when they get going, but a lot of the time their sort of home fans are moaning. So I think there was a couple of decisions from the referee that pissed him off, and that seemed to galvanise the team a bit. And at that point, I was like, "Oh, just get to half time," which sounds stupid because they didn't really do anything. Looking back on it, but I think we definitely needed half time to have Glasner just set the team straight a bit and be a bit more proactive, because we weren't moving the ball fast at all really in the first half. And yeah, I mean, I was a little bit worried, because I just thought if we do let in a goal and they get their tails up, that's when, you know, the new manager bounce and all that sort of shit comes in. So quite glad that didn't happen. Although I will say there was one point in the first half, and I haven't seen it back on any of the highlights, but Lacroix lets the ball bounce, and that Strand Larson guy sort of mugs him for the ball and goes 1-on-1. At which is it?
Yeah.
Because I was foul. Like, fuck, I looked at the floor like, for fuck's sake. And then when I looked up, the ref had blown the whistle, and I was like, oh. So, like in the ground, we were all like, oh, fucking hell, we got away with that one.
Nah, he absolutely smashes him in the back. He doesn't control it, obviously, and then he's trying to get hold of it on the second bounce. Yeah. But the Strand Larson just goes through the back of him. It's a foul. Good. Yeah, Lacroix weren't even making the most of it either. The guy just smashed it back.
Okay, well then that's fine.
I was more worried by the basically very close to half time. Gay on another day gets a second yellow. I mean, the first one was a bit harsh, but I thought back to his red cards against Brighton. And it was Anthony Taylor was the ref in that game as well. And that kind of foul he always books for, like that yellow, you're a little bit late and you step on someone's foot. Like he was going for the ball, but at least Anthony Taylor's consistent with those. Well, say that. I'm not sure if it was a City player, it would have been a yellow card in the 3rd minute of the game, but there you go. But, you know, I think he then done well not to send Gay off on that chance. I think the second one was definitely more a yellow than the first one was. And I can see why Rob Edwards was a bit pissed off on the sideline, because arguably that could be a red.
Maybe Anthony Taylor thought Mark Gay plays for Liverpool.
Yeah, maybe. But then free kick, pulls a good save out of Hendo. But Albert, do you think you could have put the follow-up away?
No, actually.
I would have got there.
No. Like I say, just watching Glasner slip, my hamstring went, my back went. No, I'm not getting on that rebound as much as I'd like to pretend that I could. A professional footballer, however, who's paid tens of thousands of pounds a week, then probably they should be expected to do a lot better.
Yes, and as it turned out, it was our only real chance of the game. Nothing aside from that. It was gone in a flash. Get to half time, and not much really happens. We definitely, they come out well. They've obviously a bit, gone in 0-0, thinking that they might be able to get something from the game, at least keep a first Premier League clean sheet of the season and all that. But they talked about it a lot after the game. I think Glasner talks about it. Wharton talks about it. Our set pieces were dreadful in the first half. And they did something a little bit different. And to sort of, work their way around the Wolves' defence. And it worked. Took a short corner, ends up with Wharton on the edge of the box. Shot blocks, falls to Munoz. Great finish. Now, obviously the away end's a bit weird at Wolves, Hesketh. Were you at the end that we scored?
I was.
So you would have seen the Lino desperately telling the referee to book Munoz for his celebration.
Mate, that linesman on our side was so bad, like so bad. He was getting some abuse from people around me. It just stupid. Like
I didn't notice that on the telly.
No, messages blew up in my group of people who were there, WhatsApp, saying, this fucking Lino, like, just let it go. Like, they're all like going, yeah, fucking, like, and because he lifted his shirt over his head, that's an automatic booking now. But, sometimes understand, you know what I mean? I even got to a stage like Munoz was running away to him, like pointing to a tattoo on his arm, being like, this is the reason I've done this.
Well, I'll be honest. Right, yeah, I didn't look into what that said on the shirt, but, I guess we can rule out it was something like, fuck that lino over there. Like, there's no reason why the linesman should have had a personal issue with the message.
It said lino, I could care less, F off.
F you.
F you. It was, I don't know the exact wording, something like forever in my heart or something, because a close friend of his had died, which was why he'd left Colombia early that we talked about last week. But not to take away from the goal. I thought it was it was a decent finish from him, obviously gaping net, but still got on it pretty well. But it's another example of stuff we've said before where, Glasner says he doesn't want to overload information at half time. But if he can point to one or two things on video that will help, then that's what he likes to do. And obviously they'd seen that the Wolves were set up a certain way, defending free set pieces. Didn't have anyone on the edge of the box, so we thought, let's use that, and it worked. So another sort of tick in the box for Glasner and his coaches, isn't it?
Yeah, well, and he gave all the credit to his coaches because those are the ones that identified it. So we don't have to wait long for the second goal, which, they give the ball away. It's good pressing from Kamada. It's like when you look at it, like hits off Kamada's ankles, and directly behind him is Mark Gay, like a really, really aggressive press on them. Bounces out to Wharton, who immediately pings it into Pino, and Albert Pino wraps his foot around it, puts it in off the underside of the crossbar. Game done.
Game absolutely done, and obviously we've already touched on Eze's antics the next day, but I think that at that point on Saturday when Pino scores that goal, that's, of course, he's not Eberechi Eze. He's a different player, and it's not to say he's got to even try and replicate what Eze did, but it's when he scores a goal like that it's plain for all to see that he's got that little bit of magic in him, much like Eze. He can receive a ball like that and take a touch half a second later, he's curled it into the top corner, and that's what we were all sort of, that's what we all liked about having a player like Eze in the team. So, whilst he is a different player, certainly a different player without the ball, arguably maybe a more effective player without the ball. It's good to see that he can still pull that rabbit out of the hat, but maybe be a bit more tenacious doing this, the sort of less glamorous side of things as well. So it was really good to see.
And then, Wayne Rooney waxed lyrical about his performance on BBC as well. However, shoot the messenger if you want. I don't make the rules. I mean, I literally make these rules. Can't be goal of the season, I'm afraid.
There we go.
Because the goalkeeper
touched it. Yeah. Immediately excluded from goal of the season.
Sorry, Jeremy.
Now.
I got some abuse for some friends for suggesting this, but as I say, I do make the rules.
Well, you've said it.
What was really good when you look back on the celebrations for the goal, and definitely I noticed it after the game, like the players seem to really love that he got that goal. Like if you look at how Gay celebrates with him when he scored against Liverpool the other week, and all the players, they seem genuinely happy for him. And I think, when he said his celebration at Liverpool was to apologise for having a bad couple of games or whatever he said, it's like he obviously, like the togetherness of the squad is still there. And after the game when Lacroix did his 3 punch in the air thing, Henderson sort of dragged Pino out front and pushed him front and centre like we've seen with some players do in the past. And I think Pino thought he had to copy him, so he sort of did half-hearted Lacroix, where he did like a little shimmy and then a couple of punches in the air. But then when he went back, like all the players were patting him on the head and like giving him a hug and stuff. So I think he's fitted in. Yeah, he's fitted in pretty well, and it's good to see that his efforts are starting to see some goals.
What this does mean is in Glasner's reign now over a 38-game period, this is the most amount of points we've taken. 65 points now from the last 38 games, which is good enough for sixth at least sixth in all of the last 10 seasons, barring one. It's only 4 points shy of what we got when we finished third in 1991. It won't get you third these days in the Premier League. Not often.
Not interested then.
Sack the board.
Give me 12. If it can't be third, I want 12.
But yeah, we just keep improving. And we say we already talked at the top of the show about the players we've lost, and yeah, it's incredible, really. And with extra competitions, still got the Conference League games to finish, quarterfinals of the Carabao Cups. Going to have the FA Cup to come as well. These are
Christian Uche to settle in.
Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, just phenomenal, really, really, really. Yeah, gobsmacked. Slyly 5 games unbeaten again as well. Just building up another unbeaten run.
Obviously, all going to go wrong as soon as we say all this, but again, defensively, just look very, very good as well. We haven't let in a goal for a while either, so
yeah,
everything's trending upward for now, isn't it? Bearing in mind you've got a game on Thursday, and you know how I feel about that.
Well, that's the big test, is because obviously United follow Strasbourg. We've lost all but one game following a Thursday night so far, which was Brighton. We didn't lose. So, yep, so it's tough. But hopefully that Brighton game was a sign that players are getting used to it. But
I didn't realise it was a fucking midday kickoff either.
Yeah.
What's that? Is that ever a thing on it? When's that ever been a thing on a Sunday?
It's on telly, isn't it?
We're gonna get back from Strasbourg, and then all of a sudden we're gonna be playing United in like a blink of an eye.
I don't think I want to. I know we're not physically together now. I don't think I want to see you guys 3 days in a fucking week.
I know, that's weird.
I mean, Strasbourg is going to be the longest time we've ever spent together, Albert, in person. This podcast might fold next week. Won't do it anymore.
I mean, the Marathon March must come close.
Yeah. Yes, it's up there. Yeah. Right, talking of Strasbourg, thank you to everyone who reached out to offer Albert a ticket. Many people reached out to offer to facilitate buying one in the home end, but Mama Hesketh sorted him out. So
she did.
We're good to go.
We are.
Finally, a Hesketh that I can say I like.
But
right, I'll let her know.
Seeing as you're in the home end,
yes,
we've we've pulled together some phrases that might help you.
Oh, okay.
So
I've been working on Je déteste Crystal.
Je déteste Crystal.
Good
right.
song.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you now in WhatsApp, one at a time, some French phrases, and can you say them for us, please?
It's like Duolingo.
It is. Terry's the owl. Take your time, Albert.
Isn't this Edith Piaf? Je viens de Strasbourg, Monsieur l'agent. Je vous le promets.
Well, that's legitimately annoyingly not bad. Shit.
I don't know what it fucking means. I'm just.
Do you want me to try? Yeah, have a guess, and I'll let you know.
I love Strasbourg. I don't know. Chevu. No, don't know.
It's I'm from Strasbourg, officer. I promise.
Oh, okay. Nice.
That's with the suggestion that any English people won't be allowed in. So
yeah,
get that one down.
We're trying to help you.
Fine.
Okay, here's number 2.
My main problem is reading it. Oh, fucking hell. Il y a une formule repas comprenant une bière et une baguette.
This is backfiring. Yes, very good. What do you think that means?
Could you tell me a recipe for one beer and one baguette?
Close enough. Is there a meal deal?
Is there a meal deal?
With a beer and a baguette?
What's French for jerk chicken?
Jerk.
Right, here you go. What about this one?
If you do this one right, mate, fair play.
Now, hang on, let me just have another bit of my Stella Artois.
I know French. Artois.
Papa. Here we go. Bien sûr, quoi je suis fan de Racing. Pourquoi d'autres j'ai un tatouage de Valerian Ismail. C'est mon. Is that an I or an L?
That's an L.
Cool. Because it's a question.
It's pronounced Q. But yeah, any ideas what you think that is?
I am a fan of Racing Strasbourg.
Mm-hmm.
Could you tell me where the statue is of Valerian Ismail?
Close enough. Of course, I'm a fan of Strasbourg. Why else would I have a tattoo of Valerian Ismail on my arse?
Like it.
Couple more.
There's two more. Here comes number 4.
None harder than that, surely.
That's the hardest one.
He didn't play for Strasbourg, did he?
He did.
Did he?
Yeah.
J'ai vu Michael Hughes, ma croix debout alors que tu pourrais encore découcher.
Yeah. You ain't gonna get other than Michael Hughes.
Michael Hughes is going to fuck you up one more time.
Close. I was watching Michael Hughes score goals when you were still in nappies.
Okay.
And last but not least,
100%. By the way, you will get this translated 100%. I'm positive.
Well, I'm not sure about that second word. Ma deuxième équipe est Watford. Connais-tu Harry Lefrelon?
Very good.
Something about I like Watford, especially Harry the Hornet.
Very good. My second team is Watford. Do you know Harry the Hornet? Harry Lefrelon.
So
Lefrelon.
I reckon if you memorise those 5 and the police come after you, I reckon you've got enough to not get pepper sprayed at least.
Yeah. Très bien, Abel.
Thank you very much.
Very good. Very good. Right.
Listen, I watched a lot of Hello Hello as a child. So,
yeah, fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. I'm just going to pretend to be mute.
If you just say like and boff and shrug your shoulders a bit, you'll be fine.
And shrug.
You ever seen? Did you ever watch Modern Family?
I did not.
You still might have seen the scene of when one of the gay guys is in Paris and everyone's speaking to him in English and he's like, "Excuse me, why did you say hello, not bonjour?" And they just look at his clothes and they're like, that's why. They're going to know. There's no way they're looking at you and thinking, Pierre.
Have you got did you pack your beret?
I'm hoping to pick one up at St. Pancras.
Okay.
Lovely. Right. Strasbourg, not so good away, pretty good at home. 6 games this season, won 5, lost 1. Their only defeat was back in September against Marseille. So Marseille, obviously, Champions League team this season. So not awful. However, they have only drawn their home Conference League games.
Yes.
Do we know who they played? I think they played Bratislava in one game, didn't they?
Yeah, and then a team, I can't remember their name, they drew 1-1.
Cups?
No, not Cups. That's easy. This was like 2 words. very, very foreign ones. I can't remember what they were
I'll
called.
pronounce them for you, probably, mate.
Yeah, they are called. They drew 1-1 with them.
Oh, Jagiellenia Bialystok.
Yeah, who I think quarterfinals of the Conference League last year, maybe.
Oh, geez, I have no idea. I know they're Polish.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they lost to Villarreal in the quarters. So obviously no mugs. But of late, they lost to Lens on the weekend, which was away. No, Edouard didn't score.
Oh, I was just checking for that.
He's been doing all right though. He's been getting some goals. And they won away at Hacken in the last round of the Conference League game. So I don't think there's any doubt it's going to be a challenge. We've already talked about Valerian Ismail and Michael Hughes. Who are the other two Palace connections, please?
Ooh,
Chile here.
Very good.
Patrick Vieira is a connection.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. That's all I could find.
Trivia.
I nearly fell off my chair a bit like you, Albert, on Michael Hughes. I was like, he did what?
One of the Premier League's all-time central midfield powerhouses, and Patrick Vieira.
Yeah, like what was even more shocking about Michael Hughes is that he played for a significant amount of games for Strasbourg as well.
Wow.
I don't know how. I can say I don't know how I know that. I used to read. I do know how I know that. I used to read a French. I don't know if it still exists. There's a French football newspaper magazine called France Football, and I used to read that. I used to get it every week.
I could probably read that.
I reckon you could read
Based
that
on the previous segment.
So I reckon that's probably how I knew it, because I knew a lot more about French football then than I do now. It was quite a long time ago, though. It was before he was at West Ham, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So he was 90. He went from Carrick Rangers to City to Strasbourg between 92 and 96, but had 2 loan spells at West Ham in 94, 95 and 95, 96. So he played 83 league games in the first couple of seasons he was there. Got 9 goals as well.
Zoot-a-law.
There you go. Very good, Albert.
I'm just going to say that if anybody asks me anything.
Yeah. I used to really like Michael Hughes. He was quality.
Oh, he was boss.
Loved him. Could probably one of the players from our past that could probably hold his own in this team, I reckon.
I thought you were going to say one of the players from our past who might agree to do our 100th episode.
mate, no. At this point, I think we're probably getting your brother Neil for real. I think that's.
Record it on the train, shall we?
Yeah, don't know. Struggling. No one's getting back to us.
Fuck's sake.
Although Terry Byfield did put his phone number on his out of office, so I might just I might just phone him after this. Late night calls. We're calling you.
We're calling you every day.
Robert, if you ring him. If you ring him and do that voice, that will freak him out, because he's like, how the fuck am I talking to myself?
It would be that bit in Mission Impossible 3 where Tom Cruise has dressed up as Philip Seymour Hoffman, and then Philip Seymour Hoffman comes in and sees Philip Seymour Hoffman. It'd be like that, but with Terry Byfield and not Tom Cruise.
That is box office, if ever I've heard of it.
Well, but it sounds like episode 100 it should be actually be called Mission Impossible at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. What about Tom Cruise? Reckon you can get him?
No.
We've been down this road before.
Down this road.
So when you got excommunicated from the Church of Scientology?
No.
I could get his ex-wife, however. What was her name again?
No.
Oh. So what's the plan anyway? We're all to Strasbourg on the Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Quick mile around the Christmas market, I reckon.
I'm going to be eating baguette until kickoff, mate. I don't know what you lot are doing.
Well, we get the 801 from St Pancras. Hesketh, why are you not on the 801 with us?
Because I need maximum baguette time, so I'm getting the 6 a.m.
Hey, there's a fucking upper crust in.
No, get come to blows. We're getting the earlier train. Also, because I get paranoid about missing the game, I didn't realise it was a 9 p.m. kickoff.
And nor did I till yesterday.
Yeah, but I'll be there. We're all in the same hotel as we discussed last week, so I'll make sure everything is ready for you all.
Yeah,
on the pillow.
Yeah, that sounded weird.
What time are you into Strasbourg then on the 6th? Are you getting in at 1? Or is it a bit
something like that, 12:30, something like that?
Yeah, because our ones we've got with the 801, the connections are shit. So we've got both times there and back, a couple of hours in Paris as a layover.
My layover in Paris is quite short, so that's also quite stressful for me. So if you see me at the Gare de l'Est, it means I didn't get the 40-minute connection, and I'll be on your train.
Well, maybe we can, while we're in Paris, we could do we've already mentioned one restaurant there, or fast food chain, or whatever you want to call it. We go and do a Lyon tour and go see the movie. Was that filmed in Paris? I think it's Paris, wasn't it? Lyon?
I think Taken was in Paris.
Taken was in Paris.
La Haine was in Paris. Best film of all time.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
That was in Paris.
Yeah.
The opening sequence of A View to a Kill. Paris.
Oh, wow.
Thank you very
Lovely.
much.
The entirety of Amélie.
Yep.
So if you fancy a twee romance between Albert and Terence, then
we've already mentioned hello.
Just naming French stuff now.
Yeah.
Great.
Every time we mention it, you just fucking shout baguette. So
baguette's great.
We're just trying to keep up with you.
Fair enough.
Mon frere.
Very good.
The 1994 film Leon the Professional is based in New York City.
Great.
I think that means I need to rewatch that film.
Yeah.
French director. Probably from Paris.
French star? Probably from Paris.
Natalie Portman? Don't think so.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know. We can find something to do with our time in Paris, Albert. 2 hours in Paris.
That's fine.
Was that a film or something? Oh, okay. I think that's it. We'll obviously, if you see us about, there'll be some winging it stickers flying around. Are those stickers? What are those, Albert? What have you got there?
Stickers. Yeah.
We will have a very, very big flag knocking around with us as well.
Is it that St George's Cross one?
Yes.
Excellent.
Full flag shagger mode whilst we're in France. No,
what's French for, excuse me, mate, could you give me a leg up this lamppost?
Zoutelor, I think is what it is.
Yeah.
So we will obviously be trying to pick up interviews as well for the Conference League Chronicles episode 3. So if you want to chat, don't be shy. Come over.
You only get a sticker if you do a chat.
Yeah, potentially.
And that includes you two, actually.
Oh, fuck.
Actually, maybe a couple of caps as well might go to some lucky people. See what we got.
Someone can definitely borrow mine for the night because I don't think I'll get into the home end fucking rocking that. What this? No, mate. Don't know what you're on about.
No, this is a UK political podcast.
Yeah.
I don't think that will get you in either.
No.
Yeah, that might give away where you come from. But no,
to be fair, I think the whole block that Albert's in is going to be Palace by the sounds of it. So
Yeah, pretty much.
Bon chance.
As long as the immediate people around me are. I hate doing home ends. Fucking hate it. I've only done it once, and I vowed to never do it again. But here we are doing it in fucking Europe.
At least you know if JP goes through 1-on-1 on goal, you're not going to jump up out your seat. So
yeah.
I've only ever done one Palace game in the home end, and that was when Jason Puncheon scored a hat-trick for Millwall.
Oh, bloody hell. Me. That is rough.
Mine was a 0-0. Mine was a really shit 0-0 draw against QPR in Premier League. Really shit. So there was literally no, even if you wanted to, there was no reason to give it away because there was nothing to chant for, let alone celebrate. It was bad.
I will make one caveat to that, excluding hospitality.
Oh, yeah.
Cooley notwithstanding.
Yeah. Goodison Park did one there with Carl. Trying to think, there might have been a couple of others. But yeah, don't recommend it. But hey, needs must. You wanted a ticket for the game, you got one, you're in.
Yep. I mean,
don't be ungrateful.
I'm not being ungrateful.
Why do you hate my mum?
Lovely. Right. So, Conference League Chronicles episode 3. Look out for that towards the end of this week. I will try and get it done when I get back Friday night. Knock that out so it's available for the weekend before the United game. Yeah, potentially. I'll bring my iMac in a backpack, plug it in on the train. And thanks Hesketh, thanks Albert, thanks to everyone for listening, and until next time, up the palace.